Hey, what's going on there, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to another episode of, an eventual episode of On the Bench with Pete. And I've had a few problems with it this past week. I'll talk about that later. Anyway, got my cardigan of doom on, which is my painting cardigan, which my wife says I live in, but it's good for painting in. And it's because it's pouring with rain outside. The weather is absolutely terrible here. Gone from lovely sunny weather to hammering down with rain. I hope we get some more sun soon. You'll see it was sunny on my giveaway video I did. That was a lovely day. I hope we get some more of those. Anyway, I'm rambling now. I'm here to talk about what's on the bench. Tyranids and a Demon Prince. I've got some Genestealers I'm building, actually, because it takes a while to get these guys together to how I want them. So I've got about 3 more of these fellows to build. And Demon Prince, which I'm just painting up. You know, making it up as I go along kind of thing. So, put the binoculars on. Armed and ready. Let's get to the bench. Hey there everyone. It's messy time. You can see how messy my bench is. You can see that. I've got the monitor there that you can see just top left. That helps me when I'm doing my tutorials. I've got a tutorial I'm doing, but I've misplaced a paint. This isn't the problem I was talking about. I've misplaced one of my paints. Ulthuan Grey, it's a nice light grey. I could use another one, but I want it to be Ulthuan Grey. That's what I did on my other. It's my Astra Militarum, you see. I'm painting up these guys here. So I'm doing a tutorial on how I do mine. Let's put some light on the subject here. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, so you know, I'm doing a tutorial on how I paint mine up. But can I find this grey? Can I hackers like? Anyway, enough of that. Let's get some painting done. Now I've had some problems. I just tilt my screen up so I can see if it says it's recording or not. So that's cool. I've had some problems with On the Bench. This is actually the 3rd take on separate days. 3rd take of trying to do this. Why? The first take I did it was too high. I'd been filming my tutorial. I like to do that in high def. I was doing this. I forgot to turn it down to low res, so of course it starts taking forever and a day to render, and I'm like, well, what's going on here? So I stopped that, got rid of that. I tried converting it, but that didn't work either. There's problems. So I filmed it again in low res on another day. Starting with the Genestealers, by the way. Yeah, I filmed it in low res, and I don't know, the file was corrupt or something. It couldn't read the file. I've done videos since then. I've tried repairing the memory card and whatnot, but yeah, what a pain! What a pain! Yeah. So anyway. Yeah, I got 3 more of these guys to do. So get a base ready. I bought these fellows from eBay. And they arrived fine. I've got 5 more on the way. Well, they should have been on the way. I should have had them by now, but they didn't arrive. So I've had to sort of say, look, where are they? And hope I get them soon. All this to recreate a campaign game. Just because I'm that curious as to see if it went any differently with the new edition rules and codex. So that's just me. That's the kind of person I am. And yeah. Now I've got questions. Well, not questions. I've got answers, I should say, Because as you know, I said on my last Q&S episode that I'm going to amalgamate that into this. And it's not really a big deal. It's just, I'll ask a question on these now, as well as ramble. And if you want to, you can respond in the comments on the video, and I'll read out comments from the video anyway. It'll just give me an extra thing or two to ramble about. That's basically it. That is it. So yeah, that's it. So I've actually printed out the answers twice because you know, I filmed the episode, threw them away, and I don't need them anymore, and now I discover I do, and nah. So it's a little irritating. But what do you do, hey? Technical issues, huh? Yeah, so it's pouring rain outside, and I don't like the rain. Never have done. I was even saying the other day in where was I? Oh, when I was at church, I was talking to some chappie there, who's talking about the heat and the humidity. I said, yeah, the heat and the humidity really affect me, makes me feel really poorly. But that said, I still prefer that to the rain that you got now. So give me heat and humidity any day over rain. I don't care that it makes me poorly. It's just too much rain and wet and damp and dark days in England. Not enough dry sunny ones. Not in Plymouth anyway. I could wonder what the weather's like where my mum lives, because it always seems to be different there. Well, sometimes it's the same, but a lot of times, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me at all if it was sunny out there now. It's only in Honiton, it's only like an hour away from me. Yeah, the weather can be so different. Anyway, yeah, I kind of zoomed right. It's a different. It's on a different tripod now. It's the tripod I use for what do you call it? Tutorials. So I'm just doing it on this one today because I want to. I feel like it. My mould line remover, which I'm giving away today. You may have seen. I'm not giving it away today, but the giveaway's running. It started today, so for this month you got a month to kind of make a video about. Well, just show me outside your door, really, where your area you live. Give me like 10 seconds. Oh, I don't care. I just say, oh, this is my street. Or that's a brick wall right in front of my house. No view. And you know, it doesn't matter what the. You know, I enjoy scenic things, obviously, but it doesn't have to be that. It's not gonna. It's not gonna alter your entry or whatever. Is that coming out? Yeah. I always. If you smell the glue, then it's not blocked up. It's thick plastic glue, really thick stuff. So we'll just pop that in here. There we are. Yeah, so 10 to 12 I said I started this. Felt my phone buzz. I've got to look at it because I can never tell when it's on vibrate whether it's just a notification or whether it's someone actually phoning me. It's just a notification. So I'll pop it over there. Oh, it's like eBay stuff ending soon and all that begumphrey. Oh yes, questions here. Not questions, I keep saying that, it's answers from the last Q&S, and we'll talk about that in due course. We're talking about rumours and how you felt about them on the Q&S. And, so we'll start with Eric Beer. He said, awesome vid mate, enjoyed painting to it. I used to love rumours, but now I'm bored of them, especially when they end up not happening. I prefer to wait for whatever happens now. And that, yeah. Absolutely. But I still, I kind of, I get excited when there's a rumour that I'm looking forward to, you know, or I would hope, I would like to happen. Like if there was a rumour now for a new Tyranid Codex, I'd be like, yay! You know, I'd be all excited about that because it needs one to put all the rules together, if nothing else, rather than, you know, date sheets all over the place. And they could bring it in line with 7th edition as well. That'd be kind of nice. Started with the orcs, using like pictures of the models, and I liked that. I really liked that. Preferred it. Yeah, thought it was cool. Blob of glue. Let's put your leg on. There we go. Let's let that glue start setting. That's cool. I've been trying to, because I've got some Genestealers obviously, and the poses are all the same, they're all identical, and I've been trying to change them a bit, just to make them look, you know, a bit different. Yeah. But you know, you can only do what you can do. Right. Just work on this guy's head. Oh, something I wanted to talk about was Jugular. You may have seen the arena I've got going on here now. That's the poor man's arena, kind of the pre-Colosseum, what I view as Colosseum. So I'd like to do one of the Colosseum, but well, I'll start with that one. It's like before the Colosseum, they had smaller ones like that, where people would go. I mean, the Colosseum is like their version of Wembley or whatever, you know. And they had like little small arenas, which is what that one is. Easy to do. And I got the idea from Kiblams and his dice rolling tray. Go and watch that video. If I remember, I'll put a link in, but knowing me, I probably won't. But I'll say it now while I do remember. Kiblams, and he made a dice rolling tray from like a photo frame, a bit of felt. Go and watch it. It's really cool. So I got the idea to make an arena from a picture frame. Because that's all it is a picture frame turned upside down, like a deep recess one, like a canvas frame one. I'm giving away my cheating tricks here. But that's all it is. Once you got that, it's easy to build. There's also bits of sprue around the outside. And that's all it is. And a bit of plaster and what have you, and different things. That is it. I'll have his head pointing that way. Yeah, I don't like these little spikes you get for the shot. I don't ever bother with them, so I'm not going to. Right hand. One like that. Like that. Left hand, he's going to have one of these. And one of these. So yeah, I might do a different arena as well. I might do 2 others. I might do the Colosseum, which would be the penultimate. And obviously it's going to be big, although the actual size of the arena itself will be the same. The surrounding, like the amphitheatre and all that kind of thing, it's going to be bigger. It's easier to talk about, but I'd say I'd like to get some miniatures to represent the crowd and kind of do that, make that sort of a diorama type esque as best I can. I might do that. So we've got all that to come as well. I just got to remember I'm just one guy, so I get to it when I get to it. But I haven't forgotten about it, surprisingly. Not what my memory's like. It's a little bit of flash. Yeah, yes, I know I'm cutting towards myself, but sometimes you just can't help it. Ooh. Better. Goes in around the contours, around the musculature easier with the mold line remover. There we go. Little line there. It's amazing how even the little lines, they look like nothing when they're grey. As soon as you put primer and paint on, blam, they show up like they've been dry brushed or something, you know. And if you do a dry brush, well, they show up even more. Anyway, let's try another answer here. Just reading. Jason Pryor said, "Bloody going on, mate. Table looks busy and good stuff." Yeah, it's busy, isn't it? It's all stuff to do, stuff to do, stuff to do. You know, it's like Jam Jar 34. He's got to finish up his models before he's able to get any more, and I feel his pain. I feel your pain, dude. I want to finish up the projects I've got going on, because there's always another project around the corner, isn't there, that you want to get started on. I don't think I'm alone in going great guns, starting a project and then finding another one. Thinking, oh, I could do that one as well. Right. So I want this arm down here. And this arm reaching out. Yeah. I never used to like Genestealers, the models, I mean, when I first got my first ones. The more I deal with them, the more I like them. Actually, I'm not going to throw my questions or my answers away today. Let's go on to Ralph Astley. Oh, I think this guy's off remote, what are we? Ralph Astley said, this was, don't forget this was on my last Q&S. He said, one problem, your Q&S videos used to be irregular, whereas on the bench happen every week. Apart from this time, but there you go. This gave me plenty of time to collect people's answers. Because on the bench is usually an hour long, people may wait for an opportunity to view it, and then will only respond to your question after you have already filmed the next one. meaning you will end up either not reading out their replies or jumbling lots of different subjects from several Q&S videos together. It could get complicated. Yes, you've got a very valid point there, and I understand what you're saying. But it's not going to be like set in stone or anything. And if people don't get to it in time, that's fine. Doesn't matter if it's a different subject. I'm just using it really to give me something else to talk about while I'm modelling here. That's kind of the crux of it. So yeah, so there you go. I know I'm using the knife to do the driving, that's because it was already in my hands. I'm terrible for that, same with brushes when I'm painting. Thinking, you know, I could do with either a smaller or a larger brush, usually larger one I need. And I'm painting with too small a brush, thinking it would go through so much quicker if I had a bigger brush. I didn't change them because I already had the smaller one in my hand. That's lazy. That is lazy. So these Genestealers, they're going to be added obviously to my other Genestealers for the Fate of Fayoum ambush, Fate of Fayoum campaign ambush scenario. I've got to do some more gargoyles too. I haven't built them yet, so I'll need to do that. It's kind of cool because I've got an idea for a couple of tutorials I could do with them. I'd like to do a tutorial on speed painting horde armies such as Tyranids, the infantry and stuff. There's some, you know, if you only want a basic tabletop standard, there's things you can do which speed up your painting no end. Ideally, I'd like to do the tutorial on, like, say, Hormagaunt or Termagant. But I've got so many of those I don't need to get any more, and all mine are painted. But if I ever come across like the odd one, I'll do a tutorial on that. That's really where they come into their own. So they don't last long on the table anyway, do they? They're kind of a cannon fodder, really. God, hear that rain. Genestealers are great. So I've got two more to do. I'm enjoying a nice cup of coffee. Right on. So it would be kind of cool to do like a mini diorama with one of these. Yeah, got an idea for one. bear in mind, Fate of Fayoum was a Tyranid versus Necron campaign. I'm sure I could come up with a Necron head. Maybe one of these guys could be holding a Necron head in its hands. Just the head, that'd be kind of cool. You know, like he's just ripped him from the torso or something. That'd be excellent. I struggle with the ideas of conversions as much as anything else. It's definitely an area of the hobby that I would like to improve on. Just zoom in a little bit. Yeah. Do I see my ugly mush on camera? Part of it. Yeah. I wonder if I could scrounge up a Necron head. That might be kind of fun. Yeah. Well, first things first, this guy's got to go on his base. Anyway, going back to Ralph's point. Yeah, I see what he's saying about it could get complicated. But I'm just going to talk about whatever. It's just going to be an aid to the conversation. That's all. So you know I'm going to ask you guys a question in this episode now. So that's fine. Doesn't matter to me whether you answer me within the next week or the next month. I'll get the answers. If I find them, I'll mention them. Even if I've already spoken about it, that's fine. I'll just talk about it again. Because all we're doing really is we're just hanging out, guys. Having fun. Right. Having fun, chilling out. Talking about chilling, it's hard to believe I had my fan going in here yesterday because it was so hot. Today, it's not quite heater, but it's cooler. It's a lot cooler. It's not quite heater temperature, but it's a lot cooler, that's for sure. Right, so I'll get this guy's leg on. Now let's see what I can find in the way of heads. Because I think that would be a really, really ace little pose. Just do. Just hold the leg on. Right, okay guys, pop this over there, pop my lid on my knife, I'll bring this guy in, just give you something to look at. I'm just going to have a quick search around, see if I can find a head. I'm not going far. Cool. Still searching. Ah, there we go. I think. Yeah. So that's heads there. Oh, I got some heads. I found some heads. Got some Necron heads. I'm going to cut one out. There. Just to see. I wonder. Just a little idea I've got in mind, that's all. So, bear with me, alright. You can move back now, Mr. Demon Prince. Let's clean this head up. Not that there's much to clean on these guys, I notice. Really? I mean, just to have one Tyranid a little bit different, you know? Where he could be... Yeah. Do I want him... holding the Necron? Like that. Right, what I'm going to have to do is cut out some arms, or hands, that I think might be suitable. So, for the left arm, different types. So for that one there, so this is going to represent the front arms. So do I want, like as if he's holding the head? I think that is what I'm going to go for. Yeah, I think it's quite like that. That'd give me like one guy that's different to all the others. So when I'll come to paint them as well, I know it'll take a little longer, but it'll mean doing something different on one, just to break it up, because I so much prefer the feel of a mold line remover than a knife. So much kinder to the model, you know. So too heavy-handed for knives, really. Right. That's the left. if I can bring the two arms together in pose. I may put a bit of a spinal column on the head as well. God, that rain, man, it's really hammering down out there. Yeah. So sorry this episode's not very colourful, paint-wise. I'm hoping to get to the Demon Prince, but I don't know if I'll have time, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so... Right, I want to just see if I can pull this off. A moment. Sometimes it's good to put a blob of glue on your arm sockets, whatever the model. Just let it dry a moment before you attach the arms. It kind of keeps it there, holds it there better, I find. So I'm gonna have arms. It's gonna be kind of, yeah, like it's coming together. I think that might work. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about though. I know what it's gonna... Right. We'll do that. In the meantime, I want to... Rest of this Necron spruce. I'm gonna cut out... Well, it's actually like what comes from their backpack to their gun. I want to cut that part off. Yeah. So you got plenty of wiggle time. On these. Get it kind of cool that way. This is kind of rough stuff, so this is the kind of height of my conversion. Now all I want him to be able to do is hold. That in his hands. Like so. I'll use... Yeah, it's blowing! Okay. Right. So, I'll be careful how we do this. Right. So he's going to kind of look a bit like he's ripped his head off. There. That kind of thing, yeah. Oh, that was hard work. Well, I won't be using that. Oh, I do need a head for him. The Genestealer in question. I think that one would look quite dynamic. It's just trying to make these things look a bit different. Oops, sorry, there you go. That's tradition. It's not a show unless I knock the camera. Let's come back, dudes. There we go. Yes, come back. Goodness sake. What's the matter with you? Anyway, let's have another answer. Tattoo for you. Said, was painting my daughter's Biovore while hanging with you. Rumours are a strange thing. Enjoy them just because I like to dream, lol. But at the same time, when you hear this one rumour every year over and over, it's annoying. Like plastic sisters, lol. And dude, I am so... Yeah, I hear that one a lot. The plastic sisters thing. I don't know, it's just the way they like to torment people with that one. Because I'd be so there if they did Plastic Sisters of Battle for Warhammer 40k. I would invest into that army because I love the idea behind them. Although I'm not super keen on the models they've got, I think, judging by what I've seen, other older models like older Space Marines and Tyranids and things, I think they have a lot of potential for awesomeness in the world of plastic. Yeah, I'd be there. Sisters of Battle. Oh, try and get more. It might encourage more females into the hobby as well. You know, these are strong female factions out there. That'd be cool. Just getting this head tidied up before I slap it on him. Right. Let's put a head on him. Yeah. So now he's kind of looking at. I've not got to put 2 more arms on him yet, but yeah, I like that. He just like ran up behind a Necron and ripped his darn head off. Yeah, baby, we'll have some of that. Yeah, I'll have his back ones as the claw type things. What shall I have? Oh, 2 minds now. Maybe. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, well, we'll have these. Like the 3 claws. Have that. So that'll be his right arm. Looking for the left arm. Love it. Excuse me. Last sip of coffee. Yeah, that's cool. That was just an idea I had off the spur of the moment there, so that was kind of cool. Very cool. I'm sure you guys can do way better jobs than that, but in fact I might do one, you know, over time of each enemy one model, like an orc's head or something as well. A Tau, Space Marine, human, you know, Astra Militarum. Yeah, that'd be funky. Yeah, so I'm thinking of getting ideas now. What I can do with the Genestealers. Yeah. So his back left arm. Like it. And after this I've only got one left to do. I might have enough time to do a little bit of some sort of paint or highlight on my Demon Prince, but these guys are priority. And I would have got him really because I like the model, so I received him for my birthday. I just like the model. Don't have a really a demon. I've got some blood letters actually, but I don't have a demon army. Really, just a few models. More about the models for them, for me. Another thing about the rain is I find it oppressive, like depressing. Don't get me wrong, I can find heat oppressive, but I always feel happy with the sun is out. Okay, so hopefully if I get my paint tomorrow I can finish my tutorial tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ripping the head off of a Necron and, you know, yeah, let's do this thing. Yeah, I like him. So I only just thought of that one, so you know, there's an idea for you. Yeah. Right. Let's do the last one then. The last one. I've got a tray actually of Genestealer parts. Not Genestealer. What am I talking about? I've got a tray of Tyranid parts, spare parts, you know. I saw someone once, I think they made a Hierophant out of 2 or 3 Carnifexes or a Trigon or something. I know that's not exactly going to be cheap, but it's cheaper than buying a Hierophant from Forge World. So, you know, maybe. So I was staring at the model sprues and trying to think of other ideas. Get a couple screen to mind. Make a wounded one. One that's dying, like to die. That's been shot. Yeah, who knows? Possibilities are endless, really. Well, let's get the last slaughter base. Start cleaning this one up. Right, so before we end, anyway, I better ask you my question. My question. It's quite important to me. So, my question for you guys. It's more of a informative question as opposed to an amusing question, and that is, I'm after. I want to build a couple of shield walls. You know, I can build generators, that kind of thing. That's not a problem. But where can I get like sheets, like perspex, coloured? You know, about that width. You know, different lengths maybe, and put in between two like little generators to make like shield walls. I've tried looking on eBay, and the only one I can find is like, it's about 23 quid for like one. You can get it in like, I don't know, yellow or blue or something, I don't know what colour. Yeah, there's like coloured perspex with like little hexagonal designs on or whatever. Do you know the stuff? Anybody know where I can get some? So that's my question for this time. Because I don't know where to go to get it. So anybody know any cool websites or anywhere I can go and have a look at? That'd be excellent. I would appreciate that. Yeah, I'd appreciate that immensely. If you wouldn't mind doing that for me. Let's get the mould lines off this one. This bad boy. I do say this is the third time I've tried to do this. Not on the same day, obviously, but if it doesn't work this time, then obviously I'll have run out of the materials to do. I suppose I can be painting them, but it is annoying when that sort of thing happens. I'm sure you are all in agreement with. Right. So I'll do some more courses tomorrow for YouTube. That's what I set aside Tuesdays for. Although I have got to go up to the hospital to drop my mother-in-law off. Something sort of heart monitor fitted. I had one of those for 24 hours and then you go back and God, what a nightmare. Anyway. Get this leg on. I might have the oh, I've got the name of it now. These ones. I've got the name of it. Just can't think. That's a brain fart. I just can't think. Ah, well, there you go. Anyway, I hope you're getting stuff done. Chilling out. Or sweating out, whatever. Oh, he kicks the tripod again. I want to get a tripod that has no legs and it hovers. Or something that comes down from the ceiling, like, you know, and holds the camera from above. And I can't kick the tripod because I'm always kicking the damn tripod. And it's annoying. It annoys me, I'm sure it annoys you. It annoys me more, I think. Tripod. Tripod of doom. I'm a little bit euphoric. Because I'm hoping that this one will go through alright. And that'll be my on the bench video. My buddy Jay hasn't put any out for a while, and I'm at a loss. You know, I like the painting with Jay's. You know, I'm bereft. So come on, Jay, get some more painting with Jay's done. I miss them. I'll try and do these on a regular basis because, as you say, gets a video out there, and it gets some work done on your own models. 2 birds with 1 stone. That is absolutely brilliant. Can't ask more than that. And it's, I don't know, something about it. Sure, you can do live ones, which is fun. Don't get me wrong. The live ones are fun. But they're kind of, because it's live and you know it's live, you are, well, speaking for myself, it's kind of doesn't feel, I don't feel as funky. I don't know. I can't put it into words. I'm a bit more conscious of things. Whereas it's the same deal, but because I know it's not live, even though I'm not stopping and starting and editing bits out, although I could, and I have done before now, like the phone going or the dogs barking. But by and large, just turn the camera on and off I go. Whereas, you know, it's live, you've got no choice but to do that. But here you've got the choice if you want to. And it's that knowledge, I think, that makes you seem different on camera. I think so, anyway. It's my belief. Right, I want him to have a stretching out one. I want these to be in front, and the hands to be in the back. So that's his left one. So we need a right one. Have we not got any others? That is his left one. I want a right-handed one. I've got right-handed ones, but I want one that's kind of outstretched more. Oh, that's a pain. I'll have to make do with that one. Sometimes it's cool. Make do, and it gives you a pose under itself, so we'll see how that looks. Don't like tidying these ones up though, because they're sharp. Sticks into you. I've actually made my thumb bleed with these before. I mean, it's not quite in the realms of stepping on a piece of Lego, but you know, it's part of the same family. Yeah, so where can I get those plastic Perspex shield looking things for generators and whatnot? Where can I get them? Name me some companies. 'Cause that's my question. And it, like I say, it doesn't matter if you can't think of anything or you don't want to or whatever. I will use it to talk about next time. And if people watch this after the next time, I'll still talk about it, even on whatever episode I'm filming. I'll say, oh, you remember that question I asked about Perspex shield generator lookalike thingamajiggies? Well, so-and-so has suggested this, and this is cool. So that's what, yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. Right. One out front. That's what we want. It's good to build on camera sometimes. I've done it for a little while. Normally I'm painting. I'm talking about my monitor, going back to that. I've actually got I have the option of having a bigger one, like I don't know what it is, 21-inch monitor or whatever. It's actually an old TV, but I don't know if I want it out here taking up all that room, to be honest. So what time is it? Well, we're at the hour, guys, so I guess I'm not going to get any painting done on this fellow. But I'm going to keep going, hopefully, till I finish these. And kind of make up for the fact that it's taken ages to get one out here. Get one of these episodes done. I'm just thinking. No, so I was thinking, could I had a quick idea for another Necron thingy, but I'm going to pass it by. I think these are the hands I prefer on them. I think they look better. Okay. Oh, I need drops out. That's usually something I do every video as well. Not every video, but a lot of the time. Drop something. Usually I've just painted it though, and then it gets covered in hair or fluff or something, which is annoying. Yeah, I've got October coming up soon. In October. Who knows, maybe do a Tyranidy Orky conversion then. That might be fun. That's what I like about this hobby. The fun elements you can throw into it. I can have a Tyrannork, you know, or an Orknid. Now that'd be super funny. Yeah, like Genestealer cult that gone into the orcs and kind of becoming orcs. I don't know, it's something I just thought to go through my head like that, you know. Random thoughts. Okay. This is right on. Pardon me, excuse me. There's part of my breakfast coming back to repeat on me, which was kind of a yeast extract on toast. Marmite, but it's not Marmite, it's like Marmite equivalent. It makes me belch. Gives me hiccups too usually, but I so love the taste of it. So it's coming up on 1 o'clock. So we're coming up on my lunch time here anyway. So I might stop and have a cup of tea after this, and then see what else I've got going on. Very cool. Right, okay, ready to pop his left rear arm on. Don't want it. Yeah, I'll have it there actually. Okay, I'm liking that. Right, so I'll just tidy this up a little bit. Tidy it up. Yeah, right. Ah, he's funny. Okay. Put the lids on my glues and knife. Put them to one side. So Demon Prince, he's kind of, he wasn't in it, but he was intended to be. Maybe on another one. So ones I did these on the other takes of on the bench actually. Move these to one side, and this one I'm really chuffed with. The Genestealers just ripped the head off some Necron. I kind of like that. And this one here. Just trying to give a bit of different poses. Yes, there you go. So that's what I got done. So I hope you got stuff done. Like I say, I'm chuffed to get that group of Genestealers built, so I can start going on painting them now. Chuffed also to counter that idea for the Necron head on that one, just to make it a little bit different. Oh, excuse me, just to make it a little bit different. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. So like I say, hope you got stuff done. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys on the next video. Remember, until then, all brushes lead to war. Bye for now.